everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well and happy Sunday. Now, one thing I am going to do, which might be slightly annoying, but I do apologise, is I'm actually going to split this video into two different parts. So part one is going to be all about accessories such as bracelets, belts, bags, shoes, you name it, because I haven't actually got all the pieces out that I want to show you, just because some of these pieces are extremely heavy and I don't want this rail to break. And yeah, I'm going to stop rambling on. As always, don't forget to subscribe and like today's video because that really helps me out. Follow me on my other social media, so my Instagram, my TikTok, all of that fun stuff. Again, as always, everything is linked in the description. And yeah, let's get on with today's video. We are going to start off this first part sitting down because we're going to start with jewellery, and I want everything to be spread out in front of me so I know the order that I want to speak about everything in, hence why I'm sitting down. So these are the pieces that I have collected over the past few weeks, because when I went to Spain in early September to mid-September, they had a really pretty boutique, and even though they are a boutique, they normally tend not to have websites, but this boutique actually has a website. Now, I personally haven't checked it out myself, so I don't know what the shipping is like. All I do know is that when I was there, the lady that served me did say that the website is not in English. So they do Spanish, French, German, Polish, and I think Italian. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I haven't checked things out, but I will leave their website down below anyway, just in case these pieces are still on the website. So yeah, even though they are a boutique, they do have a website, so hopefully these pieces are still on there. But the first one we're going to start off with is actually the one that I'm wearing. I wore this in the intro of today's video and I absolutely love these. Now, they are literally just a slide on, slide off kind of cuff. You can tighten them slightly and you can also loosen them just by pulling them apart. Do be careful though, because obviously I don't know what these are made out of. I don't know how fragile the metal is. It could be one that easily snaps. Luckily, I've got quite thin wrists, so I don't actually have to adjust these too much, so I can just slip it on and off. But I absolutely love this. Now, it does actually remind me of a YSL cuff that I saw not so long ago, but I can't for the life of me find it anywhere. But yeah, I absolutely love these. I think they are such a cute little detail, especially now coming up for autumn if you're wearing long sleeves as I am. It's just nice to have something that covers the wrist on the outside that aren't like the typical bangle bracelet. I wanted something like chunky and solid, hence why I got this one. And I can't remember who it was, but I saw on social media someone had a long dress and they had a cuff similar to this but on both hands on a long sleeve dress, and it honestly looked so beautiful. That is why I wanted to try and find something similar, because obviously, as I said, coming into autumn, especially in the UK, it's very cold, damp and miserable. So I wanted to get something that kind of like jazzes up a plain top, and honestly I think this is like the perfect size. It's very delicate, it's not too sort of like in your face, but it's in your face enough. And because I liked this one so much, I picked it up in silver. But yeah, as I said, they're the exact same. It's just gold and silver. And I love them. They just really jazz up an outfit. Moving on to the next two items. Again, all of the jewellery pieces are cuff bracelets. And these next two are the same. Again, just like the gold and silver, they are just in different tones. So we are going to start off with, if it doesn't want to get stuck on my jumper. Okay, it's got stuck. This one. I am in love with this. I am obsessed with the matte gold finish. The only thing obviously that worries me is that if it scratches, it might stain. But the lady in the boutique did assure me that if you've got a special cleaner for it, everything will just buff out, so I'm hoping that that is the case. But I love the asymmetric cut on this bracelet. And then because, again, I like this one so much, this one is slightly different. The cut is the exact same. It is a shiny gold and almost like a gunmetal grey, but it kind of looks a little bit bluey on camera. And I just love these. I love that they are chunkier and more of a statement piece. With these, I wouldn't wear both of them at the same time. I think that's a little bit too over the top, but on their own, they will definitely make a statement. The only thing is, which I realised when I got home from holiday, is that you're not going to be able to see this at all, but there is a slight mark, almost like a watermark in the metal, and I can't for the life of me buff that out, so I might have to actually take that in somewhere to see if they can advise me on something. But yeah, I absolutely love these two bracelets so much. And moving on to the last bracelet, this is definitely the more simple cuff that I got out of all of the 5. This one was from a different store. I bought this one from the same place as I bought, where am I going? These bags. But unfortunately they don't have a website. I know it's really annoying, but I still wanted to include it just because obviously it's new in my wardrobe, and hopefully you guys, if you do like this one, it could inspire you to get something similar. But again, this one is just a slide on and slide off, but this is a lot sturdier, so I don't think you can actually adjust this, so it actually does move a lot more. But again, it's just something that just like jazzes up an outfit, but in a really sort of like delicate way. Because these other ones are really sort of like thick and chunky, I wanted something a little bit more slimmer. So if I was to wear, say, like a daintier dress, this I think would be my best bet. It's not too flashy, it's not too in your face, but it is still a statement piece. Moving on to the next set of accessories, we are moving on to belts, and I'm actually currently wearing the first one. Now, I'm not sure if you guys have seen this over social media, but suede, browns and burgundies are definitely the colours of the season at the moment, and I have fully become obsessed with them all. Hence the outfit, hence the belt, and hence the other ones as well. So yeah, we're going to start off with this one. Now this one I believe is from ARKET. I actually purchased this off the H&M website, but I am so in love with this, you have no idea. It is the perfect chocolate brown shade. It is also suede with gold detailing, and I do believe I got a medium in this belt, and as I said, I absolutely love this. So I have just turned my lighting off because the belt shade wasn't actually showing up true to colour on camera, or even my outfit, because I wanted to show you how deep and rich this belt is, but for some reason on camera with the lights on it was just washing it out. But it is stunning. Now I'm not sure how close I can get without it completely like washing it out. I think this is about it, because you can tell that my neck is starting to get really, really light again. Okay, this is just going to have to do, unfortunately, but I will leave the link down in the description. But again, I'm going to say I'm so obsessed with this belt. It is absolutely perfect. For me, this is like the perfect shade of brown, because I'm not sure if you could tell, but I'm definitely a neutral girly when it comes to my clothes and my accessories. And this is honestly the perfect addition to my collection. You have no idea. It will go with everything, and you might see there's a bag back here. It's actually one of the reasons why I purchased this belt, so it goes with the matching bag, and I will show you that in just a second. But yeah, this is the first belt, and it's an absolute dream. Moving on to the next belt, and sticking with the trend. This one is from Mango, and it is again another brown suede belt with gold detailing. And I believe again I got this in a medium. If you guys can't tell, there is a slight width difference. The top one is slightly thinner than the brown. If I zoom in, hopefully you guys can see. And obviously the attachments to slide the extra material through is slightly different. You have one fabric and one gold. Hopefully you can see this, but it was actually the clasp that really drew me to this, because it's not your standard square. It is actually asymmetric, and I really, really liked it. I'm trying to back up as much as I can so you can really see it, but it's not working. And I was very, very happy when I got this, because I'm not sure if I showed this a few videos ago, but I recently got these shoes from H&M as well. These aren't as new. I've had these for a couple of months now. Is that not the perfect match? Do you see where I'm getting at? I'm really trying at the moment to match my accessories either to my shoes or to my bags. But this one is honestly the most perfect match. You have no idea. And again with this belt, I'm not going to show it to you just yet, but can you see the vision? I don't want to give too much away. I will say the bag isn't as much as a perfect match as these are, but I could still get away with it. But yeah, one of the reasons, again, why I got this belt is because I knew I had the shoes at home that I could style it with. Again, with this belt, I knew I had bags at home, and I also have a pair of shoes that I'm going to show you in a moment, which, again, match perfectly. You have no idea. And moving on to the last of the accessories, and again, another belt. We have this gorgeous burgundy, it's got a bloody thing on it. God, I can tell my mum's been using this. When she borrows my stuff, she uses these little elastic, tiny, like, hair bands to make sure this bit stays in. But anyway, the next belt and final belt I have to show you, we have this gorgeous burgundy snake print effect belt from Mango. And again, I got a size medium with gorgeous gold hardware. There's nothing bad I can say about these belts. And again with this one, I really like how all the buckles are different in all the belts that I have shown you today. This one obviously is more round. You then have more of the square buckle on the dark brown, and then obviously with the lighter brown, you have the asymmetric belt buckle. But again, the reason why I really wanted a burgundy belt, I'm not sure if you can tell what's coming, but I have the identical matching shoes. Now I say identical, they are a completely different brand, but you cannot get closer than this, I don't think. The match is pretty much spot on. But that leads me in very nicely onto the next item. We are now moving on to shoes. And these are the next one that I wanted to share. Now, these ones are from REISS. They are this gorgeous burgundy snake print effect. Little slingback ballet flats. Honestly, I don't really know the description of these, like what you would class these as. Whether you would say they are a slingback pump, a slingback ballet flat, I'm not 100% sure. But they are absolutely stunning. But these are honestly some of the most comfortable shoes that I own. I absolutely adore the style of these shoes. I actually have quite a few other pairs, not necessarily just from REISS, but the style of shoes. I think I have about 5 other pairs, plus the heel versions. I'm just obsessed, not only because you can wear these in spring and summer because they have the open back, but if the weather is nice somewhat in autumn and winter, you could still get away with wearing these with, say, like some pop socks or some tights because it does have the closed toe, and I cannot wait to keep using these. Moving on to the last pair of shoes that I've got to show you now. You have no idea how long I have wanted these shoes and how long I have waited to show you guys these. Now these are honestly probably now my favourite pair of shoes in my collection, just because of how much I am going to wear these. I am literally going to wear these until they are completely run down. You have no idea. And they also go perfect with this outfit. So these are the Saint Laurent loafers. I do own a pair of their heels and they are honestly such good quality. I knew that I would get my money's worth out of these, and my God, have I already. Now, one thing I will say about these is they did remind me a little bit of grandma slippers, and you know what? I think that's kind of what drew me to these. They are stunning in my opinion, and I love the little YSL logo on the side. I don't know what is going on with the lighting today, I'm really sorry guys. But yeah, I love the little YSL logo, and I like how it's only on one shoe. Now to me, these are kind of given quiet luxury. I know it has a logo and that kind of defeats the object, but it's not in your face as some other brands do. But the shoe itself is very quiet luxury, and I absolutely love that. I really wanted to build up accessories that I know that I will wear for quite literally like the rest of my life, these being one of them. And again, it's kind of going with the trend at the moment because these are a dark brown suede shoe. You have no idea how long I've waited to find a pair of brown suede shoes. And moving on to bags. Now these unfortunately you won't be able to purchase because they were from the same company as the last bracelet. It is a boutique, they don't have a website, but I wanted to show you them anyway, again in case you want to get inspiration and find something similar. But these were something that I wasn't necessarily going to get because I knew I had this other bag waiting at home for me, but I saw them in the window of this shop and I was like, I feel like I can't not get them. Originally, I only saw this one. It was only until my mum said, oh, there's also the exact same but in a dark chocolate brown, that I was like, I need to have them both. They are both suede and also leather at the back. They have gold hardware, and they do also both have adjustable straps at the side, and they are quite literally the perfect sort of like shoulder bag. The only downside I have about these is that they don't have a zip or anything to keep it shut. It is literally just this clasp, and then the bag is completely open. So that is the only thing that slightly worries me. But with some of my other bags, I literally just have a little clear pouch that I put on the inside of them, and that works perfectly fine. But I couldn't not get this. Like, even with this outfit, look how perfectly this matches. Annoyingly though, I am yet to wear these because the weather has been so terrible at the moment in the UK. There is no way I am taking suede out in the rain. Absolutely not. That is something that I will never do. But yeah, these again, I would say more of like an 8 out of 10. I did just want to share these shoes because, like I said, they aren't the perfect match, but because they are far enough away on the body, they still are the same sort of tones, just not the shade. But you can get away with it. And again, like I said, I love matching my accessories all together. So that was another reason why I definitely got this one, because I knew I had these and the belt at home waiting. And moving on to the last bag and the accessories before moving on to the clothes, we have another brown suede item. Can you guys tell that I'm obsessed at the moment? This one is from ARKET, and I do believe they also have a navy version of this in a navy suede, which I am very much tempted to get, because again, I'm yet to get navy anything in my collection. Actually, I lied, I do have a navy pair of heels, but I need a navy bag and navy flats, and then it will somewhat be complete. But even with this outfit, again, I know it is a different tone of brown, but I feel like it kind of breaks the outfit up because the base of the outfit is very much the exact same colour. I think it breaks it up, and I feel like I could get away with it. This bag is honestly the most comfortable bag. It is so soft, and I feel like I could just throw it around, and it feels like it should be wherever it is on my shoulder, if that makes sense. Like, normally with shoulder bags, I keep lifting them up because they keep rising down. I do apologise for that abrupt stop. My camera ran out of space, so I had to delete some bits. But yeah, as I was saying, this bag is honestly the most comfortable shoulder bag, because as I said, that wherever it's placed on your body, it feels like it should be there and it will stay. A lot of my other shoulder bags tend to annoy the absolute life out of me. You have no idea. I feel like I keep having to shove it up, or that if I was to have it here, it almost doesn't feel right. Then I have to move it back, and it's like, it feels like it is a lot of hassle to wear. That is why I tend to either wear crossbody bags or like a top handle bag. But I wanted to give this one a go, and honestly, I'm not mad about this in the slightest, and I think it's got something to do with the underneath of the leather strap. So you have a typical leather on the front, but then underneath it almost feels like a rough leather, or almost like it's got like a waxy effect to the bottom of it that gives it more of a grip. So when it is on your shoulder, it's not gonna like continuously fall off, like it's gonna stay. And again, like I said with the other items, because it is suede and because the weather has been absolutely horrific at the moment, I am yet to wear this. I'm yet to cut the labels out, and I'm yet to take all the stuffing out, but there is a lot of space in this bag. It's just the perfect fit, it is a perfect length, and I absolutely love this. And there you guys have it. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed today's video. As always, if you did, don't forget to subscribe, like today's video, and turn your post notification bell on so you never miss an upload. Follow my social media if you don't already. I am active daily on Instagram and TikTok, as well as YouTube Shorts. So if you are new to my channel and this is the first video you are seeing, not only do I have other long form videos, but I do also upload daily onto Shorts as well. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed part 1 and all the accessories that I've shown you. Like I said, I will try and leave as many as I can linked in the description. If not, I do apologise. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and I will see you next Sunday with part 2. Bye guys.